Okay. Hi, I'm Buddha. Welcome to Draw My Life. Buddhism began where I was born. I was born in Lumbini, which is currently present day Nepal, in the 5th century BCE, which is a long time ago. My name is Siddhartha Gautama, and I was a wealthy prince. And around the age 29, I left my beautiful castle home when I saw some people outside of my house being like sick and they were suffering, and I decided that I wanted to go find enlightenment. I started my journey by becoming an ascetic where I denied myself, I harmed myself, and I practiced extreme discipline for 6 years. I meditated. One day I was meditating and I realized that this was not the way to true enlightenment. I remembered one day when I was 5 and I was sitting underneath an apple tree. I was meditating and I was struck with the most peaceful feeling I had ever had. So I decided to go sit underneath a Bodhi tree and I meditated. And right then and there I realized the meaning of suffering, and that's when I became Buddha. I learned that the meaning of suffering is life and that all suffering is caused by desire. I tried to live my life in moderation, which is like going the middle way, like not having too much and not having too little. I also live by the Four Noble Truths. The first one is to live is to suffer. This means that living is suffering, and suffering will always be a part of life. 2. The cause of suffering is desire. This means life's cravings and search for pleasure is futile and leaves more desire. 3. To stop suffering is to eliminate desire. This means if you get rid of your desire and attachments, then you can eliminate your suffering. 4. To reach nirvana, you must follow the Eightfold Path. The path to nirvana and ending desire is the Eightfold Path. Also follow the 5 precepts, which are things to refrain from doing. First one is harming living things. I feel like that's pretty obvious. Don't hurt anything. 2, you cannot take what is not yours, so you can't steal anything. 3, sexual misconduct, so you can't have sex outside of marriage. 4 is lying and gossiping, so you should stay away from false speech and misinformation. And 5 is taking intoxicating substances, so you should stay away from all drugs and alcohol. As a Buddhist, I practice meditation, which is used to develop mindfulness and remove any hate and anger I have. There's also karma and dharma, which are natural laws of the universe. Karma speaks of good actions and leads to good events, while dharma speaks of the Four Noble Truths. Reincarnation is something to avoid in Buddhism and is escaped through nirvana. Nirvana is a state of enlightenment reached through the Eightfold Path. This state breaks the cycle of reincarnation. So, when you think of how it's appealing to people in the caste system, whenever you're in the caste system, it's really hard to move up. So if you could break and you move up through reincarnation or you move down through reincarnation, so if you can break that cycle, you can finally be released of this cycle, and I think that's why it is appealing to people in the caste system. Okay, that's it. That's my life. If you want, hit the subscribe button, press that like button. Okay, see you next time.